Hi, this is Miss Cox, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to get through the Shooting Star Challenge. Or actually the project. So to start, it's asking you to do 5 things, although 2 of them are bonuses. So let's look at the 3 things it's asking us to do. It says decide what side of the canvas you want the star to start from, the top, the bottom, left, or right, and position your star there. So it looks like we have a little star. We're going to make it shoot. We're going to animate it. So to start, I'm going to make my star at position 100. Now let's go 50-50. So I'm starting my star at this position. You're picking that position here with X position or X pause and Y pause. And then it's drawing out the ellipse. The thing is, right now it doesn't move. And this function, this draw function, is just looping over and over and over. And the thing is, we need to tell it to start moving the dot. So I'm going to add in a line that says x pause plus equals 1. And you'll see what that'll do is it'll start moving my dot across the screen to the right. And now that's not very exciting because it's just kind of shooting to the right. If I want it to shoot diagonally, I can go and add to my Y pause here, Y pause, and I can add plus equals 1. And I'll need to restart here so I can see it. So now my dot is moving across the screen because basically I'm saying add 1 onto the position each time. So add 1 onto the X position and add 1 onto the Y position each time. Now that's great, though it's kind of slow for a shooting star. If you want it to move faster, you can increase the number here. You'll see it'll go much faster, which is nice. It's a little more like a real shooting star. Now the thing is, after you've decided the position, you've gotten the star to move, the third one is add a star or another shape going in a different direction. So basically we need to have another ellipse, another star. But the problem is, if we make the same ellipse here with the same X pause and Y pause, it'll have the same position and it'll move in the same manner. So basically we need to create a new ellipse, and the X this time we're going to need a new variable. So I'm going to call it X pause 2, comma, Y pause 2, comma, we'll start this one at like 200, comma, or I'll say I want it to start over here. That's about like 350, comma, 50. So let's go 350, comma, 50. Now, it's not going to like this because I have not defined these variables. So just like these variables, I'm going to create 2 new variables. Variable x pause 2 is equal to, we'll say, oh, I messed up. I was thinking those were the positions. X pause 2 is equal to 350, var x pause 2, or y pause 2 equals 50. And I messed up. I forgot this is the size of the ellipse. So I want the ellipse to be, we'll say 50-50. Oh, and I forgot my semicolon. There we go. Now if I restart, the little one's moving. Now I've got this big one. First off, let's make it smaller. So now it's a little tiny dot too. And I wanted to have it move. So I'm going to do the same thing here, X pause, Y pause. I'm going to actually just copy and paste it. And then I'm going to add the 2 in there, so it's talking about the second variable. Now the problem is, if I click restart, those are moving in the same direction, which is kind of boring. So I'm going to move, I want my other one to move in the negative direction. So I'm going to say this little dot over here is going to move down to the left. Bam. Now I'm excited. Okay, I'm a little excited, not that excited. But basically now I've got my 2 little dots, my little shooting stars, and there they go shooting across the screen. So the key to this is you need to create a variable for x and y for the first for the first shooting star, and then an X and Y variable for the second shooting star. Then you draw the shooting star and tell it to change in position, basically, over and over and over. It's changing that position. Maybe I want one of them to go slower. I can restart it, and you'll see that one will kind of fly slower. So you can adjust these numbers to make it go faster or slower. So hopefully that helps you. So I'm going to just add some notes. This is star 1, and this is star 2. Okay, that way I know, and this is the changing the X direction of star 1, changing the Y direction of star 2, or 1. So basically, just keep in mind that's kind of what you're doing here. You're changing the X position by 5 each time and the Y position by 5. Or in this case down here, I'm changing the X position negatively by 2 and then positively by 2 for the Y direction. So hopefully this helps. There's also some bonus challenges which are pretty cool. I am just going to stop here for now. So thanks for watching.